Let's open our Bibles to Hebrews, the last verse of the 4th chapter, because there's a real challenge we have this side of the cross. We live after the cross. We live on the good side of the cross. Christ has already been sacrificed once for all time. On this side of the cross, the last verse of Hebrews 4, the 16th verse, tells us that we can come boldly. In fact, this is the wording of chapter 4, verse 16. Let us therefore come boldly to the throne. Now, you know how the rest of the verse goes, of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. But we're coming to the throne. The throne was for 500 years embodied on earth in the tabernacle and the succeeding temple of Israel. Because God, the scriptures tell us, sat enthroned over the mercy seat on the Ark of the Covenant. And so when God had that structure built on the other side of the cross in the Old Testament, he did a seismic sound and light show that was of such immensity, it scared them all to death, literally. And he was showing them reverence. Stay away, or you'll be thrust through with a spear if you even get near the base of the mountain. And now on this side, look at it. Come boldly to the same throne. Aren't you glad we're on this side of the cross and the grace and mercy side? But this morning, we need to see and respond to the ministry that Christ is revealed in the tabernacle. We need to see and respond on this side of the cross in the same reverent way God expected on the other side of the cross, because he hasn't changed. God has only taken care of the guilt of our sin once and for all through Christ, but it has not changed the challenge we have. Do you know what we have on this side of the cross? We only think about, let's come in boldly. And we're just recipients of great grace, and we forget the majesty seated on the throne that is still just as holy as he was back then. Now, on the other side of the cross, they had trouble thinking of ever boldly coming anywhere near him. He was too awesome and too powerful and too consuming. And they were afraid to come near him. And I think sometimes in our generation, people are a little too lightly coming to him.